Hey, Willie C here with an in-depth review of the JXD510W Quadcopter with Wi-Fi FPV. We've got the quadcopter put together now, so we're going to take it for a flight. There's an on-off switch on the bottom of it, so you just turn that on, you see your LEDs blinking, and then you will have to um, turn your controller on and bind by pressing up, then down on the left joystick, and then calibrating by pulling both joysticks down and in until those LED lights stop blinking. They turn a solid color. Takes quite a while, a little bit longer than a SEMA X5HW, for example. I want to show you something here in this video. I put the quadcopter down and it wasn't level. It was kind of tilted facing toward me. And as I hit the start stop button and start to take off, I want you to see what happened right here. So it's calibrated, but whoa! Comes right by my face. So here is the right way to do it. It's calibrated better, more on level ground. Still not quite level. Uh, so I'm calibrating it here, and okay, we're going to go ahead and hit the start button and take off. Let's see how she flies. Wow, right away I noticed just how smooth this quadcopter flies. Look at that. That's altitude hold. It's a spring-loaded controller, and it just, boy, it just hangs there almost like a GPS quadcopter, but it's not. Um, but wow, very stable. I'm going to go out here in speed mode 1. So the slowest speed that she can go. Head out there about 60, 70, 80 yards. Go ahead and come back here. And we're going to go into speed mode 2. Head back out into the field. A little bit faster, pretty nice. Go a little bit further. We'll test the range on this here in a little bit. We're going to check speed mode 3 here quickly also. Whoa, hit the brakes. Alright, going to speed mode 3. I'm going to take off here again. Yeah, definitely quicker. I got to get leveled out here, straightened out. We'll head back out there a little bit further even. Okay, and bring it on back. Again, we're just going to keep it in the third speed mode, the fastest speed mode, because that's really where I'm more comfortable flying. But wow, altitude hold mode again right here. This is very stable. Let me bring it down a little bit for you to check it out. Pretty nice quadcopter, very stable. I believe even more stable in altitude hold mode than the SEMA X5HW. Taking it up high, I'm just going to go as high as I'm comfortable with this small of a quadcopter, and you know, it's becoming a little dot up in the air more and more. I'm going to hold it off about right there. You see that big plane going by on the right hand side? Nowhere near that altitude, of course, but man, we're up there pretty good. I don't know, 100 plus feet or more even, and got full control. But I tell you, if it was very windy, I certainly wouldn't want to have it up that high because it'd probably just get blown away. Yeah, we're heading way out there over the woods, and we're going to bring it on back here, but still have full control. It's still pretty high. I'm going to bring it right back down now. Yeah, she comes down fairly quick, but I've seen other quadcopters come down quite a bit faster, and comes down pretty nice, just very stable, and everything about this quadcopter seems quite stable, very easy to fly. I'm flying it out there over the woods, just getting close to them at least, and I've measured that, you know, that's well over 200 yards, getting out there to those trees, especially off to the right there. So you're doing a good 180 meters with full control, which is quite a bit more than it says on the specifications for this quadcopter. So that's a plus, man. That's really good. Bringing it back in here, I'm going to head off over to the left over here. I know I've range finded it, and range found it, however you say it. Down there where those green poles are, that's about 124, 125 yards from where I'm standing and flying the quadcopter. So full control, you know, out there. Again, that's a pretty impressive for a small quadcopter. I know a lot of people might want more, but who knows how far this thing can go. Maybe it can go further. I haven't lost any control of it. So I want to bring it back over here, and boy, look at it just hang there. Quite impressive. A pleasure to fly this thing, and it just makes you want to just keep going out. So there's your yaw. Pretty nice, not way too fast or too slow. Probably work decent if you had a nice higher quality FPV camera on there. You just wouldn't want to fly in a lot of wind, as I said before. It'd get pretty decent video. We'll show some video from the FPV here at the end of this review, and you can make a judgment for yourself. But it doesn't have a great camera on it. It's a lower end camera, I think 0.3 megapixels. So that's not something you're going to use this for other than a novelty or just fun to do some FPV Wi-Fi flying. And so we'll show you that later in the app that goes with it. But just having a little fun flying around here. I'm going to bring it over here and test out the one key landing. You press the stop button and she is supposed to land herself. So let's see, here we go. She hovers above the ground and drops down. Nice. A little bouncy because the ground was uneven there. Alright, so we're going to do some other things here that we didn't test in the previous video. Going to take it up and try one flip because this day is a very windy day, and so I'm moving to speed 3, get some power going, and going to try a flip. Here we go. Keeping it steady. Alright, there's your flip. And she can flip in all different directions, however you turn the controller when you press that button. But we're going to go ahead and test they call it A key return. And here we go, I'm pressing the button and going to see how it returns. No hands. Yeah, so she comes right back to where you actually took off from. But you got to be kind of lined up with it. I'm doing it again, but the quadcopter isn't in line anymore, and you can see what happens. It comes back down the line, but I have to kind of correct it and bring it back over to me, and even then it will continue in that line. So pretty much have to take it over. So I would say the one key return thing, man, just if you're you're out there and you're directly in line with it and you want to bring it back, that's what it's best for. Okay, so we're going to land it again with that stop button and try to have a smoother landing right here. So check this out. Yeah, very smooth. Nice, nice. Way better than that bouncy landing before. So obviously this is a beginner, more of an affordable quadcopter, but it's got a lot of great features. Some buttons like the start stop button and the one key return that the SEMA X5HW doesn't have. So it's good competition for that particular quadcopter. There is FPV on it also, so we're going to go ahead and test that out a little bit, and we'll cut to video for that right now. So you're looking at the UFO app that you can get at the App Store for Apple devices or the Google Play Store for Android devices. And all I'm doing here is just setting up the Wi-Fi, turning my Wi-Fi on my iPhone, and then connecting to the quadcopter. It says LG something on this one. And then I go back to the UFO app and hit start, and you will see there's the FPV. You can see what the camera sees. So we're going to go ahead and take it up after I calibrate the quadcopter here, checking out whether those lights are solid or not. And then we're going to go ahead, and you'll see the FPV in a little screen off to the right of your screen as we get going here. Start button, take off. Okay, well, not bad. You know, again, the resolution is I think 640 by 480, something like that. So you're going to want it to, when you watch this, to be on a smaller screen, or minimized to a smaller size if you're looking at it on a big computer. But pretty nice to be able to look at that on your phone and check out what the quadcopter's seeing. This one has an adjustable camera and it's adjusted all the way up, so that pushing it all the way down is going to look very much at the ground, I think. But not bad. And this is the FPV of the JXD510W. A nice quadcopter, a great